The camera rolled, but what it captured was their final moment. These are 5 influencer deaths that feel more like horror than reality. The 16th of April 2024, a day that began with hype and expectation for a social media event, took an unexpected dark turn which ended in tragedy. 20-year-old Brazilian influencer and musician Diego Oliveira Santos had built a lifestyle brand around fast cars, flashy music, and beautiful women, which earned him nearly 140,000 Instagram followers. With the handle McDanMD, Santos had a prominent online presence. His Instagram featured pictures and videos of him driving flashy cars, recording music, and posing with friends and women in skimpy outfits. With his Instagram debut in 2019, Diego attracted tens of thousands of followers in a little over 5 years. The allure of Diego's music, paired with his apparent lifestyle of luxury cars and adoring women, won over fans worldwide. Songs like Cavala and Mon Amore were highlighted in Diego's videos, which featured dynamic backgrounds and beautiful women. On this fateful day, he was filming content with friends at the scenic Lake Salto Grande, a massive artificial reservoir in Americana, Brazil. Everything was going fine, and in the morning hours of April 16th, Diego uploaded several carefree videos from Lake Salto Grande. He even teased his audience in one clip, promising more live content to come later that day. But death had other plans. In an attempt to get the perfect shot near the water's edge, Diego performed a stunt that proved disastrous. He lost his footing and slipped into the artificial lake. Despite efforts by witnesses to rescue him, Diego could not be retrieved from the strong grip of the water. After being unable to rescue Diego, the witnesses contacted the fire department, but they arrived too late. The young star was dead before help could reach him, and hours later his body was recovered from the lake. A suspicious death report was filed with the 4th DP of Americana, leading to a request for expert evaluation and an investigation into the exact circumstances surrounding his death. According to The Sun, civil police later confirmed that Diego was creating content for his social media at the time of his death. The news of Diego's death sent shockwaves through the online community. Just hours earlier, fans had viewed his last videos, never suspecting they would be his final uploads. His last video upload featured him leaning his head on a woman's backside, where he could be seen smiling, exhaling vape smoke, and rapping along to a song while another woman sat behind him and massaged his head. An influx of tributes on social media followed Diego's passing, with his brother later taking control of his Instagram account to thank followers for their kindness. His brother extended a warm greeting, saying, "Good evening to all of you who were fans of Diego. This is his brother speaking. Today we received sad news that he fell into the river and didn't return. After 1 or 2 hours they found the body. My brother is dead. He passed away. I have his cell phone. I wanted to say thank you very much for the support you always gave him." The heartbroken brother characterized Santos as a person who always motivated me to be like him, to seek success, not to be discouraged, and to pursue my dream. My brother supported me very, very, very much in this life, and I'm sure he's in a good place. Diego's brother fondly recalled Diego as a driving force in his life, motivating him to chase his passions and never settle for less. Diego's funeral took place at the Parque das Palmeiras cemetery on Thursday, April 18, 2024, where he was laid to rest. In July 2023, Russian social media influencer Zanna Samsunova, 39, known online as Gina Dart, died in Malaysia amid concerns over the risks of extreme dieting. Zanna had gained a significant online following by promoting a raw vegan lifestyle, sharing vibrant content featuring uncooked fruits and vegetables. Behind the scenes, Zanna's life was characterized by exhaustion, declining health, and ultimately a tragic collapse, contrasting with her online image. Zanna spent almost 2 decades exploring Southeast Asia, documenting her experiences and raw vegan lifestyle on Instagram and TikTok. Over time, Zanna's diet became increasingly restrictive, limited to raw fruits, vegetables, sunflower seed sprouts, and juices, deviating from conventional veganism. For the last 4 years of her life, she reportedly followed a diet devoid of salt, oil, and dehydrated foods, and drank only fruit and vegetable juices instead of water. She would occasionally go on dry fasts, abstaining from all food and water for days. Her online content often featured her preparing basic meals, such as melon with carrot juice or cherry tomatoes with avocado. In her view, her diet ensured perfect health, with no instances of colds, and she often highlighted the therapeutic benefits of dry fasting. Although friends and family expressed growing concern, Zanna remained steadfast in her conviction that a raw diet was the secret to a long and vibrant life. However, signs of her failing health were becoming harder to ignore. According to friends, she had visible swelling in her legs and was experiencing significant physical deterioration. One friend recalled her limbs were extremely thin, and another described her as so frail she could hardly walk or climb stairs. One of her neighbors in Thailand admitted to worrying every day that they might find her lifeless, but their repeated appeals for her to seek medical attention fell on deaf ears. Her cheerful demeanor and strong will were present, but her health struggles were obvious. In the weeks leading up to her death, Zanna kept creating and sharing content. Her final Instagram post showcased durian fruit, marking the start of the season in Thailand. In a post 2 weeks prior to her death, she wrote, "Life is meaningless but worth living, provided you recognize its meaningless, a philosophical insight that now seems hauntingly prophetic." Zanna unfortunately passed away on July 21st during her travels in Malaysia. According to Zanna Samsunova, Zanna's mother, her daughter's death was caused by a cholera-like infection that was exacerbated by her severely malnourished state. While the official cause of death remains undisclosed, many believe exhaustion and starvation played a significant role. Visser spoke of her profound grief, revealing she had spent years trying to convince her daughter to stop the dangerous diet, but to no avail. Zanna was said to have plans to head back to Kazan, her hometown, on the day she passed away. Her mother had to overcome administrative obstacles to bring Zanna's body back home. Friends reported that during her final weeks, Zanna was bedridden and struggled to move. One friend recalled her body deteriorating rapidly, her eyes and hair being the only features that seemed to retain any spark. Experts reviewing the case noted that while a well-planned raw vegan diet can be beneficial, Zanna's extreme approach led to severe nutrient deficiencies, including calcium, vitamin D, and B12. According to a nutritionist, Zanna's restrictive diet and refusal to supplement led to severe malnutrition and physical deterioration. Some speculated that she might have had orthorexia nervosa, a condition marked by an unhealthy obsession with clean eating. Zanna's death serves as a stark reminder of the dangers of extreme dietary practices, amplified by social media pressures. Her story serves as a cautionary tale about the importance of grounding personal food choices in evidence-based nutrition and health. Don't starve yourself of more content like this. Hit the like button and subscribe to feast on new updates. On the morning of July 15, 2023, a fitness personality renowned for his strict training routine visited a Bali gym to film a high-weight lift, intending to inspire his followers. Justin Vicky, a 33-year-old bodybuilder and personal trainer, was creating content for his popular fitness social media account, a routine he'd perfected over time. But on this occasion, events took a disastrous turn. What happened next would send shockwaves through the fitness world, resulting in a devastating loss that could never be undone. Born Herman Fauzi on March 7, 1999 in New York City, Justin later made Bali his home, where he gained a significant following in the bodybuilding community. As a prominent member of the Paradise Bali gym in Senna, Justin was admired for his impressive physique and his dedication to guiding others on their fitness journeys. Justin had amassed an impressive collection of awards, including back-to-back Mr. Bali titles in 2015 and 2016, as well as victories in international bodybuilding competitions. Through his Instagram account, which boasted almost 30,000 followers, Justin shared valuable content on strength training, emphasizing safety protocols and proper form, especially for complex exercises like back squats. Beyond his role as a trainer, Justin was a multifaceted individual who offered nutritional guidance, was a devoted father to his young son, and was cherished in his community for his kindness, humility, and supportive nature. He was widely admired by his followers and clients for his radiant positivity and inspiring presence. However, despite his vast expertise and experience, even the most seasoned individuals can face unexpected risks. Justin made an attempt at a 460-pound, 210-kilogram back squat at the Paradise Bali gym on July 15th. With a spotter behind him for support, Justin recorded the lift for his social media, a typical part of his educational content. The video, which later went viral, shows him struggling to control the weight as he descends into a deep squat. As he starts to lift upwards, his body shakes uncontrollably. Justin's strength gives out near the top of the lift. The barbell slips forward, and the weight comes crashing down on his neck, violently wrenching his head forward in a horrific manner. The impact sends him crashing to the ground, where he lies still, surrounded by gym-goers in distress. The trauma resulted in a fractured neck and compression of vital nerves connected to his cardiovascular and respiratory systems. The spotter, also struggling with the weight, couldn't hold the bar steady in time. Paramedics swiftly took Justin to Salem Hospital, and he was subsequently moved to Wangaya Regional Hospital for emergency surgery the next day. Tragically, Justin's condition deteriorated, and he slipped into a coma despite medical intervention. Justin passed away on July 17, 2023, 2 days after the accident due to complications from his injuries. The official cause of death was determined to be a cervical spine fracture with severe nerve damage, resulting in respiratory and cardiac failure. Following the news, friends, fellow athletes, and fans paid tribute, flooding social media with messages of condolence. In a touching statement, Justin's gym honored him not just as a coach, but as a source of inspiration to many. The statement praised his infectious enthusiasm and dedication, which had a profound impact. Justin was often recalled for his advice to stay within personal limits and approach training with caution. His own accident served as a stark, albeit tragic, reminder of the importance of his words. He was described by a friend as a kind, friendly person who always shared his insights. Although never officially released by Justin, his final video has unintentionally become a cautionary tale for the fitness community. The incident highlighted the unforgiving nature of the sport, where even the best can fall victim. The community he nurtured now grieves the loss of a man who had given so much. In the end, Justin found rest in Jimba East Java, his legacy marked by discipline, passion, and the bittersweet reminder of life's delicate nature. On a warm evening in July 2023, Remy Lucid, or Remy Enigma to his online followers, was observed scaling the heights of a residential skyscraper in Hong Kong. For years, the daredevil 30-year-old had been filming himself performing death-defying stunts on towering structures worldwide, often without safety equipment. But on this occasion, disaster struck while he was filming another daring climb. Born in France, Remy had traveled extensively, constantly seeking out new and extreme challenges. Since 2016, Remy had garnered a niche following online by sharing captivating photos and videos of rooftops, construction cranes, and skyscrapers. His social media featured daring photos and videos of him balancing on narrow ledges, hanging from spires, and doing pull-ups at dizzying heights. In his captions, Remy frequently acknowledged the risks, countering criticism with motivational phrases like "life is too short to play it safe." Solo climbs without safety gear were characteristic of Remy's adventurous style. His exploits covered a wide range of locations, including Dubai, Thailand, Ukraine, Portugal, Bulgaria, and more. In March 2023, Remy shared a striking photo of himself atop a tower near Chernobyl, captioning it "My Comfort Zone." Just days before his passing, Remy shared his final Instagram post, a photo captured in Hong Kong's Times Square. At the time, Remy was staying at a hostel in Sham Shui Po, having recently touched down in Hong Kong. Remy was described by the hostel owner as physically fit, approachable, and gentle in his speech. On the evening of the incident, Remy headed to Triguna Tower, a 721-foot residential high-rise in Hong Kong's affluent mid-levels district. Around 7:30 p.m., Remy allegedly informed a security guard that he was there to visit a friend on the 40th floor. The named resident disputed the claim, stating they didn't know Remy and suggesting it was a ruse to get into the building. Security cameras captured Remy getting off the elevator on the 49th floor, after which he took the stairs to the 68th floor, the building's highest level. Although the rooftop access door was secured, Remy managed to force it open. At some point during the climb, Remy started filming himself with his sports camera, likely for an upcoming social media post. Tragedy unfolded moments later. From inside the penthouse, a maid witnessed Remy frantically knocking on the window, attempting to get back in. Tragically, before assistance could reach him, Remy lost his footing and plummeted to the ground. Remy's body was found on a patio below, with his sports camera and French ID card recovered nearby, the camera containing footage of the stunt. According to the Hong Kong police, a preliminary investigation suggested the deceased was involved in extreme sports, though his identity wasn't disclosed. There was no indication of a suicide note at the scene, and authorities are currently treating the death as accidental, pending an autopsy to determine the cause. The French consulate was informed soon after the incident occurred. Following his death, Remy's social media accounts were flooded with tributes. Many fans expressed grief but also praised Remy for living life on his own terms. While some saw him as fearless and others as reckless, most agreed that his lifestyle took immense courage. One follower wrote, "Lived his life to the fullest, always seeking adventure, didn't let fear get in the way." Another added, "He lived fully, not many can say that." Remy's content frequently sparked divided opinions. While many admired his boldness, others expressed concern over the risks. Undeterred, he continued to push limits, seeking freedom, adrenaline, and breathtaking views from the most impossible angles. His final climb stands as a stark warning of the risks involved and how high the stakes can be. What started as a fun outing in Maharashtra's natural beauty ended in disaster on July 16, 2024. Anvi Kandar, a Mumbai-based travel influencer known for her captivating content, was visiting Kumbhe waterfall with friends during the monsoons. Anvi's adventurous spirit and colorful content had captivated hundreds of thousands, building a loyal audience worldwide. Tragically, events took a devastating turn that day. Nearly 300,000 followers tuned in to Anvi's Instagram account for her stunning travel recommendations and curated content. Her feed took followers on a journey to breathtaking places, including the Maldives, Turkey, and India's most beautiful destinations. Anvi led a dual life as a chartered accountant and a content creator, seamlessly merging her professional expertise with her adventurous spirit. Her online presence showcased her love for luxury travel, bespoke itineraries, and hidden gems, attracting a like-minded audience. On that ill-fated Tuesday, Anvi and 6 companions headed to Kumbhe waterfall to capture the beauty of the monsoon season. As they reached the top of the 300-foot cascade, Anvi began filming a reel, a familiar task for the content creator. But the slippery rocks and rushing water proved treacherous, causing Anvi to lose her footing. According to witnesses, Anvi slipped and fell from the top of the waterfall, dropping around 300 to 350 feet into the gorge. While the area was renowned for its breathtaking scenery, it was also notorious for its treacherous terrain, particularly during the monsoon season. Her friends alerted emergency responders, who arrived swiftly but encountered difficulties navigating the rain-soaked, rugged landscape. Rescuers struggled to pinpoint Anvi's location as she lay on the rocky, wet surface deep in the valley. Rescuers used a pulley system to lower 6 team members down the slope to retrieve Anvi, while 50 personnel anchored the operation from above. After a 6-hour coordinated rescue effort, Anvi was finally pulled to safety. Anvi was recovered alive but critically injured and immediately rushed to Mangan Hospital, where she was put on a ventilator. Despite the medical team's efforts, Anvi succumbed to her severe injuries soon after hospital admission. Investigations revealed that Anvi was filming at the time of the accident, and the rainy conditions coupled with the treacherous terrain likely contributed to her fall. The news of Anvi's death led to an outpouring of emotions online as fans and peers paid tribute to her memory. The incident sparked debate, with some criticizing the dangers of filming in risky locations, while others portrayed Anvi as a careful traveler who fell victim to an unfortunate accident. Anvi's latest Instagram post, sharing monsoon travel tips, was transformed into a tribute page where fans reflected on her life and legacy. Following the incident, local authorities cautioned tourists to be extremely careful during monsoons, especially in high-risk areas like steep terrain and slippery spots. Kumbhe waterfall's breathtaking views become hazardous during monsoons. Officials caution that the pursuit of social media content in dangerous locations can have fatal outcomes if safety is neglected. Anvi's death reignited discussions about the intense pressure influencers are under to create captivating content, often in challenging or remote locations. The incident was a sobering reminder of the potential hazards of pursuing content creation in dynamic and unpredictable environments. Tributes from all over the country celebrated Anvi's infectious positivity, boundless enthusiasm, and the joy she shared with her audience. Anvi's story serves as both a warning and a reflection of the blurred lines between digital ambitions and real-world dangers. Click on the next video to see more shocking videos.